Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Working Trader, where we look at the Euro USD, GBP USD, and come up with trade ideas and trade analysis for the day. And jumping right into it, looking at Forex Factory, yesterday we were expecting some volatile movement, or at least some volatility in the markets after the interest federal funds rate and FOMC press conference. And that was to set the tone for the rest of the week. And now today we only have unemployment claims, and then tomorrow we have core PPI. So it's always good to be aware of high impact news events and to be able to anticipate what that could cause. Okay, and trade um, in line with that. Okay, all right. So this is what we have. We have had a swing break of structure, swing break of internal structure. We've had this very strong bullish leg. Okay, so at some point we can expect, okay, at some point after this break of structure, we can expect that price will start to pull back. Okay, now the expectation is that it will pull back to this area, okay, before it continues going long, and if this fails, then it will pull back to this extreme of this internal leg, okay, or it will pull back to the extreme of the swing leg. Okay, this is the unmitigated extreme. Okay, this is the decisional, the demand area, which resulted in this break of structure right there. Okay, so in one sense, we are very bullish because the daily swing and daily internal, they are bullish. On the 4 hour, same thing. We had a swing, break of structure on the 4 hour, and this is our internal. Okay, this is our internal. Price has continued bullish. Okay, and after a break of structure and with a very strong impulse candles like this, we do expect price to pull back to the origin of the move, and it did. Okay, so the news yesterday, the federal funds rate news, was that the catalyst that pushed price to that zone. So obviously, because I'd marked my zone like that, it may look like price did not reach the area, but if you look at it, okay, if we cover the wicks, okay, of this area, of this region, all right, price did come into this sell to buy area, and it mitigated. Okay, it mitigated the area, so it could be, you could cover it like that, right? But just for consistency, I always like to cover my pivot points. Okay, but I am aware now that price has mitigated. Okay, price has mitigated the area. So if we are to continue bullish, all right, so if we are to continue bullish, this, I could now consider this my weak internal, weak internal high. All right, it is also my weak swing high. Okay, because remember, this is where my strong swing is, and we've had this strong break of structure, right? And then this is my weak swing high at the moment. Okay, so actually let me just use that instead. Week for our swing week. Okay, all right, so this is what we have. So if we're expecting price to continue bullish, okay, so price has mitigated this demand area, right? So, and we've had a reaction, okay. So if price is to continue bullish, the expectation is that we could eliminate this wick for our swing high. Okay, we could eliminate that for our swing high, right? Or, however, it's possible that price could tap into this region. Okay, could tap anywhere in this area, all right, and start pulling back. Okay, take out this, and then continue for a deeper retracement. Okay, it is possible. But as it stands, the expectation is that price will continue bullish until it takes out that 4-hour weak swing high. Okay, and then looking at the 1 hour, this is our swing leg. Okay, this is our swing leg on our 1 hour. So really, I could say, okay, we have that candle before this impulsive candle. Okay, this is where it reacted from. Okay, and then just shot up right there. I would have been waiting for longs from this extreme low. Okay, from this extreme low, but price did not reach. Okay, price did not reach, and now we've had a strong reaction. Okay, so on the way down, let's see, on the way down we had a change of character, and that's it. All right, so change of character signals the start or the end of an internal pullback. Okay, so this was the start of an internal pullback, right? And then right there we've had another change of character. Okay, bullish. So now this signals the end of this pullback and then the continuation. All right, the continuation of the bullish trend. Okay, the continuation of the bullish trend. Now price did come down into discount. Okay, so if you look here, this is my discount area, right? This is my discount. So price did mitigate discount. Okay, and it mitigated the range. Okay, the range was mitigated, so price can now start continuing bullish until it takes up the weak swing high. Okay, so that is what we are now anticipating. So this now means all the time frames are aligned: daily swing, daily internal, 4-hour swing, 4-hour internal, 1 hour swing, and 1 hour internal. Everything is bullish. Okay, everything is bullish, so it is high probability to be looking for longs than looking for shorts. Okay, so that's it for the Euro USD. And then looking at the pound dollar, we had a break of structure. After break of structure, we expect at some point we're going to have a pullback. This has been a strong push in price, right? So when price starts to drop, it's going to be a massive drop down to this area, or at least to mitigate this range. Okay, but in the meantime, our bias remains strongly bullish until otherwise. Okay, so we could anticipate that if this candle, or at some point if we have a candle that closes or that breaches this high, right, either by a week or to close high and then comes back and then breaches this low, okay, looking at the current price action, then that would be an indication that now price may be willing to start, you know, the internal pullback. Okay, the price may now be looking to do an internal pullback, but as it stands, we are bullish. All right, swing is bullish, internal is bullish. 4 hour, 4 hour, we've had this strong impulse right there, and then this is mitigated, and then this is the unmitigated extreme. Right, price has not reached this area, but the expectation is that if price comes down, then we'll be looking to go long from that POI. Okay, this was our swing break of structure, and then this is a week for our high, so we can expect that to be taken, and then yeah, you know, hope to see price continue going up, but being aware that at any point now, because of how price is extended, right, so we could say it's overextended. All right, we've just been pushing up, pausing, pushing up, right. At some point it is likely to start coming down. Okay, so we just need to be aware of that. And then on the 1 hour, on the 1 hour chart, all right, if I zoom out, all right, just to see my structure, all right, this is my last swing break of structure, and this is just internal structure for me. Okay, this is just internal structure for me. All right, do we have now we have some kind of significant pullback. Okay, all right. However, we are very bullish, so this is internal structure is still bullish. This is my internal current internal. Let me do it that way. 1 hour internal strong, and then that is my 1 hour internal, that is weak. Okay, 1 hour internal, that's weak. All right, so expectation is that price will continue. Okay, price will continue until we take out this weak internal high. So we are bullish. All right, we are bullish. Price did come in, take these eliminated these areas of demand, but we didn't have a close, right? So we just wicked down again, and then we've now had a fractal break of structure, bullish. Okay, so it is highly likely now that we are targeting this week internal high. All right, that week internal high. So that is the analysis for today. All right, obviously intraday opportunities, if you look on lower time frames, could be looking for longs, you know, either from that point or you know, even another mitigation down there. All right, but the point is we are bullish. Okay, the point is we are bullish. All right, so other than that, have a good day. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and share. Okay, So have a good day. Working Trader out.